Welcome to my blind playthrough of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time we finished the first 4 chapters plus the prologue. So we got introduced to who Ike is, his mercenary group, and how, at least a little bit, how his relationship is with his father. And then, wow, Ike just gets to experience some mercenary work as a mercenary. Now we're surrounded by the daein army, so we have to take care of them so that they don't take our fort away from us. So let's get into it. Yes, begin, because I already did all the preparations last time. See, how do I want to do this? I think I want Gatry to protect that side. Like, I try to plunge him here. Like, that should work. See. Perhaps Boyd or something like that can get a kill. Soren is just level 1. Why? Why does he start at level 1 when everyone else don't? Level 8? Level 6. Let's take the level 6 one out with Boyd. And see how this goes. Never mind, he's too slow. He cannot kill. He needs support. He needs help from, not Soren? Soren can't help? Oscar, you get over here and poke these guys. Or that. No, that one. I still don't know why my controller drifts the way it does when I play Path of Radiance specifically. Stay put. Boyd, you get over here and finish him off. Just bonk him right on the head. You need to get better armor. That is armor proof. Or sorry, axe proof. That's what I meant to say. And I think I could put Rice there so you can get closer to healing Oscar. No. We put Titania here, and she's just gonna stand there menacingly just to make a wall so that they can't get to me. You can stand over here. Yeah, because they have nothing is coming from that side. Soren, you stand here. It is Shannon. Honestly, you could stand there and snipe one of them. Well, if he gets a crit, I believe in you, Shannon. Get a crit. Get a crit. Yeah, he got the critical. Can always count on Shannon to get the critical hits. Alright, they're all gonna try to poke Gatry, which will do, like, nothing. Yeah, no damage. He does not care. Gatry does not care. You think you're gonna be able to do better, random horse? Pathetic. 0 damage. He's so bored right now, Gatry. Oh no! Rice, don't die. Don't die to this Rice. Don't die. Don't die. Ah, he didn't die. Thank goodness. I forgot there was an archer there, to be honest. When I put Rice there, I forgot it was an archer. They're gonna be the most problematic one, all these archers. Oscar? He took like 2 damage, I think. Not ideal, but that's why we have Rice around. Yeah, the good old chokehold strategy. It always works. Especially against foes that don't do any damage. Like the daein army will not be able to pull through. They can't advance anywhere. I have the chokehold. You know what? Sure. Maybe you'll tell me how many turns I defend how defend one works. Maybe. Hey, you don't always have to smite your enemies, you know. You can clear some maps just by defending. Defending means that you guard a specific point on the map for a certain number of turns. The number of turns is shown by the digit that appears in the upper left-hand corner. Your current turn count is the big yellow number below that. Watch both of them carefully. Defending works a little differently from the other victory conditions that you've seen so far. There's less of a focus on attacking enemies and more on staying put and taking out whoever comes your way. If you rush the enemy in a blind panic and end up losing the defense position, game over, man, game over. Oh, and like in any other battle, your game will also end if you lose Ike, so watch that. However, just hanging out on the defensive point isn't always the smartest move. If you have a chance to eliminate an enemy that wanders into range, take it. The best defense is a good offense. I think I heard that somewhere. Anyway, just because you're guarding something doesn't mean you should let enemies swarm you. And that's how you win by defending. Strategy plays a huge role in a defensive victory. Attack or wait, fight or flight. Plan each move carefully and you'll be fine. No, I don't want to see it again. Alright, so for 6 turns. Alright. As long as I don't put Rice... No, wait, no. That's like the only archer, right? Once he's dead, there's no more archers to... No, there's one more. God dang it, there's 2 freaking archers here. I don't like it. But I need Rice to heal Oscar from time to time. How to solve this? I think I'll try to... No, Soren can pick out these enemies that Gatry doesn't kill. That's what his job can be, pick off those units. Maybe I can have Ike next to Gatry now that I think about it. And then that way I can move Titania in. Yeah, she can put pressure on the chokehold because Titania is Titania. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. But first, you need to die. You are priority 1, archer. He lives. That's... There, steel bow. That does the trick. Alright, this time you didn't have to get the critical though, Shinon. Last time it was mandatory, now it was just... You just flexed on him. Just to show you were the better archer. Alright, now to jump in and do exactly what I said. Put Titania in here to bully this archer. That way Rice can safely heal Oscar whenever needed. There, Titania will apply pressure by standing there. Oh yeah, and I can just have Rice then stand exactly here and heal Oscar. Perfect. Perfect strategy. Yeah, you will die, so farewell. Hopefully you give Oscar an amazing level up. Now! How dare you miss one hit? Now you took damage, Oscar. That's not good. Yeah, still stand there. Hey, all these are lance wielders, right? Yeah, every single one is a... No, there's a sword unit. I was just gonna say, maybe I could move in Void, but I was like, nope. Sword unit is not gonna work. Kill... You gotta be kidding me, Soren. You can't kill any one of them? Are you serious, Soren? What? Why are you so bad? Why couldn't Soren be at least level 3 or something? Because Boyd started at like level 3. Why couldn't Soren be level 3? He was supposedly out studying. How can he still be level 1 if he was out studying? That doesn't make any sense at all. What did he study? How to lose levels? Alright, this becomes your kill, Gatry, because Soren just doesn't know how to kill anything. Yeah, problem is, I can't do that. I cannot put Soren to try to attack the sword user, because then he will be completely defenseless, Soren. I just have to hope for the best. That's all I can do, just hope for the best. Or, wait, Soren, can you attack? Yeah, wait. Yeah, there. No, you can't attack through walls. Are you kidding me? How can you not attack through walls? It's literally a singular tile. Other Fire Emblem games allow you to attack through walls. Why doesn't Path of Radiance allow you to attack through walls? Yeah, it's fine though. Ike is in a tree tile, I think. Either way, it's fine because Ike is... He's so fast, you can never double him. You foolish axe unit! You even had a hammer, you went after Ike? How dumb can you be, Mr. Hammer? How dumb can you be? You should have gone after Gatry with that, not Ike. Alright, he's not dead, that means Oscar is safe. No one will hit him. Everyone is just going to attack Titania and explode. Watch. Blown up. This should probably give Titania... No, never mind. She's further away from a level than I thought. She's not going to level up from this. Oh my god, he did some damage. I blame the sword. The sword clearly gave him an unfair advantage and gave him extra strength that he never had. No! Don't... Ah! Well, it's early in the map, so I can do it. I honestly forgot about the javelin user. You know, it's a good thing no one gained a level up, so I didn't actually lose anything from that fight. All I got from that was learn that Rice, yeah, he's just not very well fitted for this map. Because there's too many two-range units. Too many of them. Yeah, sadly, I cannot make it to choke point, so you just have to stand here, Ike, because this turn he cannot participate in the chokehold. That still has to go to Titania and Gatry. Still no other choice for this lead role. Soren, you can't hurt anyone, so you just stand here. You don't have to kill this guy. This can be Void's. Yeah, there. You didn't have to kill him. Because Void he's gotta get some action in there. And the only reason I reset the map, chat, it's just because it was my only healer. If I would have had another healer in the back line, I would have just counted a loss. Just so you know, I only reset because I have no other healer. If I would have had another healer, then I would have just, taken my loss there that Rice became a casualty. I think he had like a small chance of getting a crit, Oscar. Hey, I saw correct. He did have a chance for a critical. Let's go, Oscar. And move one step back. Rice. Hang on, what's this guy's range? Yeah, stand here, Rice. Would be cool to see a Gatry critical to know how armor units get a critical hit. Because I've seen the Cavalier critical hit now. I've seen the Archer one. Yeah, I think I'm missing all of the infantry weapons. Like, I need to see an infantry lance, infantry axe, and infantry sword get a critical hit. Yeah, now he goes after Ike, because Ike is now standing where Rice was last time. It's kind of a good thing you don't get the flyer in this map, because, all these flyers would have spelled doom for the flyers. Oh wait, did I say that wrong? I obviously meant to say that all the archers would spell problems for flyers, not that the flyers would spell problem for flyers. It's too bad they don't have a critical hit line for this game, considering they do have voice acting in the cutscenes. It would have been a simple thing to just implement a critical hit line with the voice actors they do have. But I guess that was out of their uh, budget at the time. Okay, can you do 6 damage, Soren? You can! What do you know? Soren can get a kill. Does this result in a level up? It does! Soren, get a good level up. Yo, that's a amazing level up. Everything but strength and defense? That's very awesome, Soren. Yeah, Rice needs to heal Oscar no matter what. Because Oscar is getting a little bit too low for my liking. Right, Ike, he can still do this. You don't need to use a steel sword, calm down. You can just use your iron sword. Alright, then Titania needs to take care of one of the archers here. Like this one right here. Because that way will be less threat for Rice. It would just be that one javelin user. Which I can't do anything about. The fact that there's a javelin user as well in the middle of it. You know, archer upon archer fight, why not? Soren has to prove he's a better one. Did I say Soren? I mentioned on that he had to prove he's better archer. I have to stop getting the names mixed up. I just have to stop with that. You are the sword user. Alright, so the archers here cannot reach if I go after the sword user. Can Oscar kill the sword unit? He cannot. Unfortunate. Who's the javelin user then? You. Okay, good. You cannot reach Rice. That's all I had to make sure of. You could not reach Rice. You double him? What is behind here? Axe unit and bow unit. Boy should be fine. So let's plop Gatry here instead of Titania. Ooh, Gatry can double this guy? Don't mind if I do. Poke! He took 1 damage. I cannot believe how Gatry took 1 damage. This is too surreal. Alright, and then we can use like Gatry and sorry, Boyd and Oscar for these. Yeah, that works. Can you kill the archer, Oscar? No, you cannot. Boyd can't even reach him, so just kill this guy then. Is that a level up? Let's find out. Not quite. Not quite a level up. So we move Oscar to stand. Anywhere he stands, he will be in the hammer range. I see. Then just stand there then. Yeah, Ike's a gamer. He's not gonna get hit by it. See? Told you. He's not gonna get hit by it. Ike's participated in so many Smash Bros fights. He knows how to dodge and to get critical hits. Ike knows what's up. Ooh, I got the hammer. That's useful. Gatry dodged? That's amazing. Who knew Gatry could dodge? Considering that heavy armor. The sword unit lived. That's very unfortunate. Imagine throwing a javelin and then just seeing it getting deflected by the armor. I would just turn myself in if I ever saw that in real life. I threw a javelin, it just bounced back. Alright, I give up. You have the upper hand, clearly. My javelin does nothing. I'll give up. I surrender peacefully. Is what I would have done if I would have seen that. At least Gatry is really good at setting up kills for like Soren and everyone else, which is good. Because Titania, she just takes all the kills for herself. She's not setting it up for anyone. She just goes, these are my kills. I saw them first. Or she called dibs. Either one. Oh, it was a healing bush. Cool. I guess. Soren, you can surely get a lot of kills here. Or be... Yeah, just pick one. Oh, that one level up made it so we can now double. That is amazing. That's exactly what Soren needed to be able to double. Alright, then we can go with Rice to heal Boyd? Yeah, heal Boyd. So close to a level up on Rice. So close, yet so far. Yo, Boyd? Get in on the action? Or not? Never mind. Yo, Ike, you can easily kill this guy, right? If you have the steel sword, you can. Yeah, easy. This is a cakewalk for Ike. It's almost like he was meant to be a mercenary. Which I know, crazy thing to say. Ike meant to be a mercenary? It's not like he's been trained his whole life to be a mercenary. Alright, you shall not survive, sword unit. Get out. It's funny how the horse just vanishes along with the soldier on top. Because what happens to the horse? Like, that's what I want to know. What happens to the horse? How do they just vanish into thin air like that? Ooh, you can double? Yeah, pop off Gatry. Double that guy. And he weaved. What a champ. What a champ he is. And he didn't even get a speed level up before. He might now. Ah, only strength and skill? Well, at least he's more accurate.